So thinking from a sales perspective, do those referrals go directly into my CRM? So those referrals become prospects or leads, and if the referral takes an action, clicks through the link that the homeowner sent them, or registers any interest, does that automatically feed into my CRM?
Exactly. Yeah. So those leads go directly to the solar installer. And that way, it's just like a new lead source, right? There are solar installers out there right now that are paying hundreds or sometimes tens of thousands of dollars a month for new leads that may not be high intent leads, to put it modestly. Like, there's a lot of deceptive advertising out there for lead generation. And imagine spending tens of thousands of dollars a month on low intent leads when you could be generating more referrals from your existing customer base. So that's the exact idea. They're filling out a form, it's going straight through to the solar installer, that's getting into their CRM, and it's just part of their normal flow of business. But now it's essentially free, high intent referrals. And that's really helping solar businesses become referral based businesses over time.
Got it. And then from an ops perspective, am I able to see what the homeowner sees through my vision, so that if the homeowner reports an issue and they look at their data on their side of the app, I can see exactly what they're seeing?
Yes. So we encourage all homeowners, both at our company and through our other Sunvoy network installers, to encourage their customer base to submit support tickets directly in Sunvoy. So, and this is how they do it. They can open a ticket, they can see their closed tickets. There's a knowledge base with answers to basic questions about, what do I do if my Wi-Fi goes out and I can't see my solar production anymore? That way, the homeowner is basically resolving situation for themselves before it goes to the solar installer, right? And then if I go back here on the installer side to more directly answer your question, once that homeowner has submitted the ticket, they can see all of those tickets in one place, right? And they can literally see exactly what that homeowner has requested, all the system details. So it's basically the same data. It's just being displayed in a different way to the solar installer. It's kind of like aggregating all that information for the solar installer. In the same way, it's aggregating all that site-specific data for the homeowner. And I showed you the energy data kind of on the back end when the system's online. The beautiful thing about Sunvoy is you're sending a login to that homeowner from the minute they sign the contract. They're living in this platform for the 30-year life of the system. So on the front end, they're actually seeing our little Domino's pizza tracker where they can track their project from beginning to end. Let me see if I can get you a sample of exactly what that looks like here. So we're looking for somebody whose project is in construction, right? So they've signed a contract for solar, and now they get a login because there's a webhook associated with the link between Sunvoy and the CRM and the proposal tool. So now the customer, and I'm having a tough time finding exactly one customer that has just signed up for solar with us. Be patient with me here. But the idea is, they can literally track their project from beginning to end. So they can see every single step from the CRM in real time. So here's a perfect example. This is literally every single step from our CRM synced one-to-one to Sunvoy. So whatever our project managers know internally, now our customer knows, right? And so they're getting an update every single time that project moves from one stage to another. They can see what every single stage means, where they're in progress, what's coming next. And they've chose all these logos, right? These little logos here. It's obviously their color palette. So this syncs to your CRM and it updates instantaneously within milliseconds. When your project manager moves it from one stage to another in your CRM, the customer sees it. They get an email or a text message or a push notification, whatever you want to send them. So we used to have hundreds of customers calling us through that 6-month development period, asking us what stage our project's at. And we even, for a while there, every Tuesday, we would literally call every single one of our customers to give them a project update because of how long it can take to develop these projects. Now, we don't have to do that anymore. We don't get those calls anymore because our homeowners know exactly what stage their project's at because they have the same visibility as our internal staff.